Hey guys, thought I may as well do a bit of a build guide. Um, so this is my first boat that I got to level 40 on live. It's a Corvette, and it's basically just a speed run leveling up build. And it is the build that I used to one-shot the Nexus and all those other bosses in the video I put up recently. So if you're interested in that, then you might want to give this a try. So the core concept is just fast movement and ramming. I'm using the infiltrator hull, but it's not really too important. You mainly just want as many turrets as you can get. Um, it's not necessarily important if they're medium or small, to be honest. You just want the most turrets you can get. Though the hull that I really want is the Enforcer, because that would just be awesome for this build. Just because of the way that the front is shaped, it would make it very easy to ram. So starting off with the systems, I maxed out my speed off the bat, just because it gives you more maneuverability, makes it easier to target yourself. It's very helpful for this type of thing. And after I got my speed up, I put the rest of my points into ramming damage, just for that nice little 28% boost there. And for my bridge, using a Reaper bridge just because damage. And it also gives you range, and it's a fair bit of range. But yeah, that kind of range boost is very helpful because you're going to be speeding past things quite often, so just long range and faster firing is fantastic, so that reload speed is good there as well. So you've got a bunch of turrets here. Got basically what I've gotten here is, not including that one, these ones at the front are all pretty much just Gatling guns and autocannons. I just get the ones with the best DPS or RPM. This guy, he's kind of just powerful, so I went for him. The reason that I want just fast fire rate, range is also helpful, though I didn't really pay attention to that on these, to be honest. Stuff that can attack missiles quite often. Yeah. So this guy doesn't, but this guy can't either, but these three all can. Attacking missiles is a bit defensive, so helpful for me. But yeah, the main reason I got these guys is because of the fast fire rate. Since I'm going past things so often, it pretty much means that I don't really have to stop and let my missiles hit, which is a bit of an issue with some of my other boats. But yeah, since I'm zooming past, I want to hit something, and if it survives, I want my guys to just quickly be able to shoot at it and kill it. So that's why I've gone for just fast firing stuff mostly. But in general, you just want to get highest DPS, so that's not really too much of an issue. All of them have a Rhino Ram, which is basically Killing Spree in Fortress. If you don't know what Killing Spree is, it's from SAS 4. It's a very awesome skill. I've started getting less of them now that my boat's higher level because I'm not really doing as much ramming since I've already got the achievement, and as a bit of an achievement hunter, I'm focusing more on other stuff now. But yeah, basically, damage and ram. When I actually did those boss videos, I had a couple more rams, I think, but yeah. Got a priority target there. Just, yeah. I think these two, both my hyper rare ones, which are pretty sweet. You don't particularly need to have like those specific hyper rare ones, but you want to have rams and you want to have just, what is it? Just damage basically. Just for this particular guy. I'll think about changing some stuff up once I get some more turrets with like 3 slots, because that's when you can start to actually think of some interesting things. But for now, I'm happy with that. And yeah, that's pretty basically it. Could probably replace this, but just haven't really gotten around to looking for something which should be better. And these are basically just speed boosts. You need to have 2 speed boosts because that just gives you the uptime, and you're pretty much wanting that uptime. And with that video I did on one-shotting the boss, you're pretty much only going to do that on the plasticide mission for Galapagos, because there's just so much plasticide, you can rack up like infinite killing spree off your Rhino Rams. That's probably not a good example. So I'll quickly go through this Auckland here, just to kind of show off what I'm doing. Alright. Gotta get back into the groove. Alright. So these power-up boosts are very important to get pretty much for all builds, not just this one, but they're awesome for me because it means I can just keep using my speed. I'm not very strong against air, so like the hardest boss for me is the Hive, but that's what I save my little fleet squad for. And hopefully my ability like that, if I get a good one from the control points. If anything's too strong, just summon those guys and go away, and they'll deal with it for you. I'm not just sitting on one of those, but I can do that fine. Like just there. It's just sometimes it's annoying to just sit on something with a ram build because it won't always go. You gotta wiggle yourself. Alright. So whenever I can, I just pull things towards me and I can just ram them. And if I keep on doing enough all at once, then the Rhino Rams will stack up and give me a massive damage boost. And this actually makes the Nexus pretty much the easiest boss for me to fight, because I can just circle around him, ramming through all of his minions and one-shotting them. And then once I get my my engine surges up, or my overdrives, then I can just cruise straight through him, and he'll miss me because I'm moving so fast, and I'll just do a massive chunk of damage to him. Gotta use all this stuff to get rid of the airbase because the airbase is terrible. Yeah, and I can't. Yeah, the reason I'm weak against the air stuff is because, I mean, obviously I cannot hit them with my rams, and that's where all my damage is in. So it's not like this is a perfect build. It has quite a strong weakness, and if you get the Hive too many times in a row, you'll get kind of annoyed. But it's quite fun still, and that's all that matters. Alright. It's kind of funny because sometimes you can actually jump through that wall there. Although I think since speed was capped, that's not really going to be an issue anymore. So we're probably not going to get Fleet Admiral there, but we'll see. Yeah, sometimes you can literally just jump through them, which is kind of funny. The good thing at this guy is that I can just dodge his charge attack because I'm faster. So he's probably one of the easiest ones to get. Like, even without using my overdrives, I'm literally still fast enough to dodge his attack. If he uses it again, I'll just... Yeah, see? Easily. Don't think we made it. Oh well. I can usually get Fleet Admiral on pretty much any mission. Except for some of the hotspots that don't have a boss, because I don't know, they just seem impossible. And I get a fair bit of ramming damage there, because rams kind of give you a lot of damage. They think they give you more than you actually get. Yeah, C-ram. You'd think that a C-ram would be good for me, since it can attack air, and does a fair bit of damage to air, but like, then I do less damage to the boss, and my guns need to be good against the boss as well. So yeah, that's pretty much this guy. That's my stats. Obviously, I could have a lot more DPM if I took out my ram boasts, and he probably should do that, to be honest. They're not really that great unless you can chain them well, I guess. And it's very situational. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you around.